Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. Sudden. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the PerfectDraft Pro. And this is quite a lot heavier. Especially when I went to oh, Jesus.
Here we go. He was doing my head. He's like, yeah, shall I start the camera? And in the end, I just gave up, even answering him. So he presses it when I'm not expecting it. So that's why there was that sudden silence when we put the camera on.
Shocked.
We're doing something special today.
Yep. Very special.
Very different.
Like you.
Oh, thank you. It doesn't mean it's just saying off the camera.
Right. Ninkasi, I think, who was goddess of beer and brewing. So
there we go.
I haven't got a second keg because I'll be honest with you, when it said flower beer, I thought, oh my god, I wasn't sure. We had heard of this one back in August from Jack, hadn't we?
Yeah, we'd heard about it.
There was this big French beer, as I told everyone, rightly so.
Yeah. And
finally we get to October and it's here.
So, yeah, this is something I'm really looking forward to because I do like a good lager style beer with nice floral notes to it. Some of them can be a little bit too floral even for my taste, so this is a bit, oh, how's this one going to go? And I thought to myself, well, let's have a little look and see what's actually involved with this. And it says to me, the description I got up, malty and floral, this innovation of our brewers draws its originality from the petals of Acacia, I think that is, flowers infused during the brewing process. A lager that develops notes of acacia, honey and cereals, refreshing and balanced. It's a beer to be enjoyed in all seasons. So I had to look up these flower petals because I hadn't heard of them before. And yeah, they've actually used them in the brewing process. And when I've looked at their taste profile, I'm coming up with a sweet sort of floral kind of note to it, a little bit like sugar snap peas. So that's sounding interesting to me in itself. I'm thinking, oh, that could be quite good. Hopefully not too sweet.
Yeah.
As they're saying, there's honey involved there, which
honey
could go either way for me.
Sometimes they can be overpowering
yeah,
with the honey.
it could be a bit overpowering.
And you can really taste the honey, and sometimes you can't. So, right, we've gone in at, the temperature was 4 to 7 was recommended on PerfectDraft.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Website. We've gone in at 5. We did have a cheeky little sample to make sure I don't pour a classic, didn't we?
But not to retry, so I really
want
to get a good try of this and see what I think.
We don't have the branded glass, so I thought that one, because it's a great Belgian blonde, and it allows the beer to breathe a bit.
Yeah, I think that would be a
I'll
good
pour
choice.
This. Go any further? I think you kind of want a bit of a head on it, don't you?
Well, yeah, maybe.
Do you think? No, I don't normally pour them to try and get a big head. And then it went wrong.
You definitely got the head on it.
They are. I did try and get that, honestly. As you can see, up close.
In real life, it's looking a little bit lighter than what it is on the camera. It's a deep golden colour.
Golden, definitely. It's got that thick, exclusive forefinger head.
There is a haze to it. It's slight, but there is a haze to it.
Yeah, I could go along with that. Obviously, we didn't see that because I didn't pour enough.
Still a little bit of bubbles coming through there.
Yes,
and the head is nice and thick and compact, isn't it?
You can actually see more bubbles holding it up.
Holding it up, yeah.
It has got a slight haze. I don't know what the camera's picking up. Obviously, when I've looked at them back myself and I've held them against a phone, you're like, why?
You're not really seeing it as it is in true life.
You're not getting it as it is. Right, go on, let's go on this. We're going to give this a real good one rather than bango. This is nice or bango.
It has got that aroma of a Belgian blonde.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier on, a tiny little bit.
It really does have that kind of aroma to it.
Yeah, like that Belgian yeast, you know, when you're having a good blonde, like left blonde for argument's sake on the machine, but you go into some of the Belgian bottles and you know you've got some real big hitters. It's got that absolutely lovely smell to it, hasn't it? You do get a sweetness in the smell. I didn't really think it was honey, but I do.
It does smell very good.
Just like, I was so sceptical, and I was complaining like the rest of you, and I will go into the price thing in a minute, because we were quite fortunate with this, weren't we?
And how strong is this?
6.5.
6.5. Okay.
So it's not along your triples or anything, but it's there or thereabouts. Left blonde, which funny enough I brought today, would be a classic.
Yeah,
like
that would
blonde.
be nice to.
Yeah, no way. I can't open another one. We're going away at the weekend.
I know.
It's so smooth. You have a sweetness, right? And this is what I was saying to you earlier. That runs all the way through it. Obviously, from the honey, with it said in the write-up, I get that. It doesn't taste like honey. I can't quite put what it's tasting of, but it's running all the way through, and it's lovely at the end. There's no nasty bitterness, isn't there?
Right. Yeah, I would agree with you there. It is lovely and smooth. It's got a really mild carbonation in there. The feeling on your tongue is like liquid velvet. It's really smooth. You're getting this lovely subtle sweetness, and I believe that's probably from the acacia petals, but probably with a couple of little bits of honeydew. It's just
honeydew.
It's
Yeah,
very subtle. It's not heavy or sticky or overly sweet. And for me, as a floral beer drinker, and I've drunk quite a few of them, some of them really heavy on the floral notes. This is very subtle with the floral aspect of it.
Which did worry me as well, didn't it?
Because you don't like them at all, really, do you?
I don't mind some of them, but when they start getting too florally, I get a bit iffy. Like honey, I'm quite... This had all the wrong things for me.
Yeah. When someone says honey, I think to myself, oh, this could go either way. It could be a lovely, subtle honeydew kind of taste, or it could be a bang, full-on, sticky kind of honey taste in your mouth, which isn't pleasant. This doesn't have that. All the way through, the flavours are really subtle and nicely balanced. The little bit of floral that I'm getting at the end of the drink,
it's nice.
It's really nice
as well.
It gives a lovely balance to the softer, sweeter notes at the beginning. You do get that little bit of a cereal kind of taste to it.
Yeah, no, you do.
But again, that's very subtle.
Cereal, like oaty type of thing, which didn't run it in perfect draft. Right up,
it might have been. That wasn't what I took.
Yeah.
The write-up that I read from that went,
which is quite correct for them.
The actual brewery.
They've got a good write-up for a change.
Dan
couldn't have done it.
This is actually very, very good. I'm not getting the alcohol there.
No, the alcohol's so
really well hidden in this one.
I hate to say it. Well, I don't hate to say it, but I kind of was sceptical. I wasn't going to get this keg because obviously I knew that it wasn't coming on the 15%.
He saw the word floral and was like...
I saw the word floral and honey, and I started to panic. And I haven't missed a keg for 2 years, and I thought, but if I don't like it,
Yeah, no,
then of course it weren't on the 15%. I get where you're coming from that. But if you take this into consideration, I got this is 03, 24.
Yeah.
I got a left blonde and I got a Hogarten. I mean, they're right literally here. Just see, and they're both. Oh no, I've already done this one. The other one, as you can see, they're both 05, 24. And so is the Hogarten.
That's good dates.
Which is amazing dates, isn't it? Yeah. So if you work it out and you're doing and you're a man of sums, which most of you are, and I get the point. I'm with you on all that. It works out after your keg return that's cost you. I think it was around £2.90 for a pint. Which I don't know where you're going to get a decent.
Yeah,
drink
you're not gonna get a pint out and about anything.
£2.90,
especially not one of that quality. It really does have a lovely, lovely, subtle bouquet of flavours all the way through. There is something going on with this drink all the way through, but nothing that is too in your face. everything is subtle and well balanced with everything else that's going on.
It is. It straight away. I mean, I brought it in, didn't I? I poured a little bit in a smaller glass, so we didn't do a bodge pour. And I said, straight away from the smell, and I was like, it's like a Belgian blonde.
It's really refreshing
it's got
as
that
well.
Lovely,
there's nothing clingy, is there, in your mouth?
You know, there's not the banana and the real ripe fruit that you get from a lot of the Belgian ones, but there's fruit there. There is fruit there in the background.
You are getting that balanced sweetness off of this little bit.
This is delivering. No.
Yeah.
It's I'll try a bit more.
Acacia.
Acacia. I don't know. I think of acacia.
I was just thinking, I don't know what that is.
The only knowledge I had when I thought of acacia, I thought of Arcadia and Simon Le Bon from Duran Duran. That was as far as my knowledge went. Election day, back in the day, that was.
Yeah.
When he dyed his hair black.
The petals are very delicate and white, I believe. But it was a new one on there.
Yeah, it was a new one on us. And what you got to remember here, obviously, Michelle's read a little right up there. I looked briefly at what Perfect Draft said about it. You're going in first here. You have no clue. You know, you're open to get totally shot down.
Yeah, I was looking at it, and from the notes that you're giving, your imagination can run away with you a little bit. Paul was thinking, floral, like drinking a bowl full of potpourri or something. And I was thinking, oh, the honey, that could be iffy. I don't like it when it's sweet and clingy in your mouth. On both of those scores, we were totally wrong, weren't we?
Yeah, but I mean, I do get the thing with the floral. The trouble is, you do read the floral and the honey, and if, like me, you're not that keen on it, it is going to put you off, no? That, for me, I can see people drinking that for fun, and then it, bang, hitting you, like Left Blonde does.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's right up there. The difference with that and Left Blonde is that Left Blonde's more prominent with your fruit, your banana, your apple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Apple, peach, pear, I don't bloody know. But this is delivered.
I'm really liking that.
Yeah, I'll be stunned if anyone
buys it and doesn't like it, because
if you like a Belgian beer and you don't like that, then I'm be amazed. You might as well give up drinking, because that's like, you know, I know a lot of people were disappointed with the recent Brewdog release. I was, but I went into that on my own when Michelle wasn't here that day, and I really wasn't sure, because I haven't drunk enough, especially of session IPAs. I mean, I'm no Belgian expert, I'm no beer expert, full stop, but I've drank plenty of Belgian beers, and I can pick out a decent one. We've had it before with a French one, with the farmhouse one that I told everyone was good, Castle Lane.
Yeah, I remember.
Till it blew my head off.
Yeah, some of them do tend to do that, but especially like this one. This is very drinkable, isn't it?
That was a French farmhouse ale, wasn't it? And that was just like your Belgian beers. And this is where they're neighbours, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, France did bring us Blanc, so they have brought us some decent things. There's a few other decent French beers as well, aren't there? So
you can tell by the way this has gone down. We've both really enjoyed it.
If it weren't for the fact that I'm drinking this on a live tonight, and someone else is doing a chili chip challenge, so if you watch this all the way through,
got some fun and games tonight.
Got some fun and games tonight. I'm testing that. Michelle's doing some other things, and my friend's doing a chili chip challenge. I will also be talking about, I forgot about it, haven't I, because I've gone on so bloody long. We'll also be talking about the giveaway of the PD Con tickets, which I'll do a separate video anyway, rather than bang it on here, because I think 13 minutes is enough of a head do, plus the intro. Right, you know, I'm going to get shot for whatever I say on this. On
right, I'm giving it a massive 9 out of 10. It really is very good. It's very drinkable. I like it. Worked out £2.90 a pint. I actually don't think that's expensive for a really good quality drink.
6.5 is different level.
So
I'm going on a huge 8.5.
Okay, so yeah.
So I don't always give them an 8. It's an 8.5, you see.
I'd highly recommend this, and it's not just for enthusiasts of floral beers either. It's quite mainstream. I find that most people are going to find this really
If you've got any interest in Belgian beers, I'd be
it.
stunned, as I said earlier, if you don't like it. It's smooth, it's clean, it's crisp, it's everything, isn't it?
Yeah, very drinkable.
Right, that's it. Enjoy.
Thanks for watching.